But this winter texture is the new color with a variety of textiles from knits to silk chiffons vying for our cupboard space. But what do we buy is the question, and how do we put it all together to get that on-trend look? Well, stay right here because we have our own spin on winter styling, which will keep you looking hot despite the cold. Joining us to share her fashion tips and tricks is our fashion director, Alexis May. Good morning, Alexis.
Good morning.
So good to have you here. I love talking winter trends. I love seeing everything that's on trend right now, and there is a whole lot more than just knitwear and denim. The question I have for you is, how do we wear it correctly, and what do we need to look out for?
So this season you're seeing everything from your really traditional winter fabrics like denim and your knits and of course your faux furs to your more high fashion fabrics, leathers, imitation leathers, wax coated denims, neoprene, embossed fabrics, brocades, and even a lot of sheer, which is normally a summer fabric. And the interesting thing about this winter is that you can wear them all together for a really dynamic, very multi-textured look, which really, I find, really easily transcends from runway to reality.
Now, all of that is good, but sometimes we need a visual representation of what Alexis is talking about. So let's bring out our first model to see exactly what you have in store for us. And here she is. Wow.
So this first look
amazing.
For me, it kind of proves that leather can go anywhere this season. It doesn't have to be grungy or punk. You can definitely make it far more sophisticated in the way that you layer it up. And you know, here you see I've paired it with a cable knit sweater with like a really interesting, almost like a mohair textured coat. And this is the important point here, is that layering, it's quite important that you keep the balance in check. You want to be able to layer up without layering up the size of your frame. So make sure you go for your thinner fabrications underneath, and then kind of as you go up, get a little bit thicker.
Well, that looks quite amazing, but you talked about sheer and chiffons. How does one wear something that lightweight without ending up freezing?
So sheer really this winter is kind of like a game of peekaboo. You know, it's about showing just enough skin to kind of, you know, still be sexy, but not enough that you're actually going to be freezing cold. So really for me, you know, sheers, it's about pairing those textures. Sheers is really quite a flat texture, the same as, you know, some leathers can also be, you know, quite flat. So it's about taking, you know, the chunkier knits and the more textured coats and kind of making it pop in that way. And here, of course, you see in this skirt that a lot of garments this winter actually have sheer insets in them, which is perfect. So the balance is kind of already created for you.
They're doing it for you,
I think it's, you know, really, for me, winter is a lot about the balance. You know, here you've got this really, really chunky winter sweater, but because it's cropped, it's still really sexy with the, you know, the tightness of that skirt. And I think that's an important point to make. You know, if you are going to go for these really big, oversized cable knit jerseys, wear them with a skinny jean or wear them with something a bit tighter on the leg, just so you can still see a little bit, an element of your body.
Wow, I love all of those textures just thrown together, and it looks so stylish. But
and all black.
Exactly, and all black. But now the thing is, most of us have chunkier things in our wardrobe. How do we dress for winter, dress snugly, but without looking like an Arctic Ranger or an Arctic Explorer or something like that?
So especially this season, you know, the whole like styling, the whole silhouette of the garments are a bit bigger, they're a bit more oversized, a bit more boxy. So for me, I like to play with the kind of the crop lengths that are out at the moment, because like here, you've got a crop length under a longer jacket, so it still kind of gives that illusion of waist. And of course, it's that little, the trick that we're teaching you, just wearing your jacket over your shoulders. And the great thing about that is that you are keeping snug, it's over your body, but you're not adding the bulk to your upper arm.
I like that.
And it kind of, you can still see the frame underneath. And of course, like, you know, the sheer tip is the accessories. You know, it's a great way to add texture to your look, but if you get a little bit hot, you can just peel it off as you get indoors. And that's the important thing about winter layering.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic. I must say, I absolutely love that. Thank you so much, Alexis. And if you would like to see any of the looks that we talked about, you can actually go to the Lifestyle tab on our website, expressoshow.com, and all of these fantastic tips and tricks on winter trends will be right there for you. We'll take a quick break. Oh, I gotta let all of this just sink in. It's incredible. See you after this.